Hello, Bill Molyneux here with Bill's History and Wargaming World, and in this quick video I'm going to hit a couple fast things. We're going to talk about risk figures for fast Napoleonics, the ones that I've been talking about on Amazon.com, flea market find of La Haye Saint, an Airfix building, and the movement bases. I've had more people ask me about these, and stay tuned for the end because we're going to talk about the Sword and the Flame. So let's hit the risk figures first. The risk figures come in mega bags, literally hundreds of them. Depending on how you order them, you can get 36 figures times 6 of just the infantry alone, along with guns and cavalry. Now, in the scale that I'm using, this is the entire order of battle for Waterloo for the Prussians. It's 2 battalions or brigades for a division, and a division. And then I have a light cavalry unit, and this will be my medium cavalry. And then I have 3 division commanders and Blucher and my division commander for my cavalry. A horse gun and 1 battery per the 3 divisions. So that's the risk figures. Now I've gotten more and more people have asked me about these. Now you can order wooden bases on Amazon, wooden tiles, but I actually got these square poker chips at the flea market last year at the Barrage Wargaming event. I got 5,000 of these for $5, and I still have a lot more to use. So all I'm doing is spray painting them green. I should be flocking them afterwards. So far I haven't bothered doing that. As those of you that watch my channel, I am a very busy wargamer and historian and reenactor. I probably will flock all the Waterloo troops when I get done. So let's move on to La Haye Saint. Well, the flea market at Historicon, I picked up a La Haye Saint. It's an Airfix one. Now, I have a Hougoumont in 15mm on order, and because I'm using risk figures, I don't care if this will be a little off scale. So these are scrubby pads. You cut the scrubby pads and you can make hedges. Now, if you're doing 28mm figures, you can make your Normandy hedgerows by cutting these to the length or the height you want and gluing them on tongue depressors. Or if you're doing 15mm and you need hedgerows, you've got them lower. So the little scrubbies work great. Now, I will take and put a green paint, Elmer's glue paint over this, and put a flocking material over it anyhow. So once I get this painted up, I have my paper La Haye Saint, and I have this one because I need the little village off to the far right flank of Waterloo. I spray painted my roofs for this game already, and I'll black wash everything after I put some wood color on the wood areas. Alright, let's keep moving so you don't get bored. We talked about the risk figures. Just type in Amazon to get them. And also the same with the ships. Right now they got a deal for a ton of figures and 64 ships for $39.99. So let's switch over from our risk stuff to the Sword and the Flame. Well, here we are at the Sword and the Flame. So I have a few of the rule books out. A few things about Larry Brom. He's left us now, and he's in wargaming heaven for quite a while, I believe. So the original Sword in the Flame, Pathans, the Zulus, the Boers, Egyptians, Dervish. Like Kipling said, we fought with many men across the seas, and some were brave. You know, the Pathan, the Zulu, and Burmese. But the Fuzzy Wuzzy was the finest of the lot. So, in the original shooting system, they had you rolling by thirds and such. But later on, when it was reprinted, they came up with the D20 firing system, which made it much nicer as far as math dealing with that. So the Sword in the Flame, and this book is awesome. So the next one is the modified Sword in the Flame. And this comes with the French Foreign Legion, French Indian War modifications, and the Boxer Rebellion. The same with the upgraded combat chart with the using the D20s, and you're still using the same movement system, rolling your D6s for movement. And I believe there was a really neat French and Indian War sample scenario. And there it is. Now, we used to play a lot of Sword in the Flame, and I was actually very fortunate to play in several Sword in the Flame games at the War Game conventions with Larry, with him as the game master with some helpers. Unfortunately, there were so many people wanting to play and playing in massive games. It was a great time, but it's just sort of sad thinking back that, you know, he's no longer with us. For those of you that knew him or met him, he was a great guy. So this is his Napoleonic set. And the old Gettysburg area gamer group that I helped run for 20 years, we actually used this quite a bit. And it was quite simple to use. And there's a chance I may try using this for Waterloo, or I'll be using my Age of Warfare of the Age of Napoleon by Todd Kreshner. One or the other. So, if you don't have this set, and you're looking for a very simple Napoleonic rule set that's sort of based on the Sword in the Flame, this is it for you. We use this a lot. Basically one page on the front and back, and it was when you had a large group, we did not use the playing cards for activations of units. We would actually move one side and then the other, and then have a simultaneous firing. So we've hit all of that, and of course, I can't let going over rules. We have to always do a shout out to Howard Whitehouse and his Gentleman's War, and Ivor's Brother Against Brother. I really like this rule set too for 54mm, and the ranges in this are really out there in 40 inches. So it works well for 54mm stuff. And I mentioned this earlier in another video, and someone asked me about it. It's GettysburgSoldiers.com. They are not affiliated with Mr. John at the Gettysburg Toy Soldier Shop, but their little rule book is very easy. You could probably be playing in 15 minutes to a half an hour. Very nice little system, and it's on a spindle, so you can lay it right in front of you on the wargaming table. I bought both this one and their French Indian War Revolutionary War set. So that's about it for this exciting installment of some rules. how Waterloo is coming along, how Little Round Top is coming along. I will be away at the beach with my my wife and family this weekend, and then August 11th through the 14th, we will be going to see the CSS Noose in North Carolina, Fredericksburg, Yorktown, and I'll be posting videos of all those exciting historic sites. Please check out and Google the CSS Noose. I think you'll find it amazing how many videos there already are of it. And I think that's about it. This is a much longer rambling video on many topics. Let me know if this is a poor system of or not, of just hitting several things at once. Thank you. Stay safe, be kind, be courteous, and I don't know, maybe I'll have a video of a shark cruising around the ocean this weekend. Thank you.